Hello there.
Hi.
Thank you.
I don't even know what today is. I think it's the 8th or the 9th. I just know it's a Tuesday, and I worked all of today. Got back from the office, but the thing is, the way my job is, I get to travel around Ireland for work. So today I worked in Dublin. Oh my god, just look, check out. Hi, like one on screen. So today I worked in Dublin, and I worked from 9 till 4 p.m. Tomorrow I'm going to be working in a county called Monaghan. Usually I'll go there by bus, but thankfully yours truly has decided to take me down there today. So we have a car to drive down to Monaghan. We don't even know the road to get there, but we have our maps here. Hopefully it won't be such a hassle to find our way down to Monaghan. So I'm going to be working there tomorrow from the same 9 o'clock till 4 p.m. I get to sleep over somewhere for 2 nights, and then I'll be returning back to Dublin again for work. So that's usually how my week gets to run. Not so much of an easy life, but I kind of enjoy it because it helps me to see Ireland more differently, like see different parts of Ireland and interact with different people in Ireland. Because whether I like it or not, one thing I've noticed is that people from every part of Ireland are totally different. You go to one county, you meet a group of people, and they are so different from another group of people. So that's something that I get to enjoy, interacting with all the people that I get to meet every day. So we are right underneath a tunnel, or right inside a tunnel now, and I am liking this glow, guys. So what do you think? Hey, I told you we are getting here. Okay.
Can't you hear it?
We are here.
Sound?
I can't hear any sound. Electric range insufficient. Okay guys, so I am finally in this hotel room, and I only just got in. Chris has gone to look for where to park, or where to charge the car, because that car battery almost gave up on us. Thankfully we got to our destination safely, but the battery was kind of looking really scary when we were getting close to this place, that I felt like if we were to drive another 5 minutes, I'm sure that car would have just stopped somewhere in the middle of the road, and they would probably have had to call AA to come and help us tow it. But thankfully that did not happen. But guys, let me get to just tell you about this hotel room. So when I tried booking this hotel room a couple of weeks back, I called the hotel and they told me it was for 149 euro. I mean, this is Monaghan. I really don't know what exactly is happening in this part of Ireland, but it seems to be so expensive. I understand that the last time I actually tried to book this hotel, it was in spring. I stayed here and it was about 89 euro, but maybe because it's summer, I don't know, maybe I've never really paid attention to prices of hotels, but obviously in summer, even though nothing much is happening in this part of Ireland, it's really expensive to stay here. So I went up on booking.com and I found the room for 104 euro, and I was able to eventually pay to stay for 2 nights. So you can imagine what the price is. But there's really nothing spectacular about this room. I mean, like, that's just a basic wardrobe there, a bed, TV that I'm not even sure if I'm going to be watching because I came with my laptop, and a dressing table, and of course toilet and bathroom. Nothing so fascinating. So I really don't know if I've actually sat down to explain what exactly I do when it comes to work. So my job is basically, I work as a medical radiographer. Let me not use the word basic because I mean it's so much of a big deal. So I work as a medical radiographer, and I am specializing in mammography right now. So I work in a screening unit, and we get to see women between the ages of 50 to 69. Now, it's a free service funded by the government, fully funded by the government. They don't take women below that age or women above that age. So once you hit the age of 50 in Ireland, and if you haven't received a letter yet, then get to call the screening center and they put you on a list. You don't even have to call them. I mean, you're already registered in the country. Once you're registered in the country, they find you through whatever database, and they add your name to the list and send you letters to come for a mammogram. So we get to see women between that age, and it's so sad that these days lots of women below the ages of 50 are hit by breast cancer. It's really scary. I mean, everybody knows someone who has been affected by breast cancer, and so I am a strong advocate of getting mammograms. Some people shy away from it because they are scared. I think that's usually the major reason why people say that they do not go for their mammogram work. Hey guys, good morning. It's day after the night that, of course, I arrived here, and so today I'm going to be heading off to work. And like I said, guys, there are some places that I have to travel really far off to go to work, and so it doesn't make sense that I leave my house that morning to go to work, like travel on the bus or travel on the train to go to work. So the way my job is organized, we can actually stay in hotels for work and then come back and claim our hotel bills. But it depends on, of course, how much you're going to be spending. There's a certain limit that you're not allowed to spend beyond, because of course some people decide to use trips like that for their summer holidays and like splurge on office money, and so there's a limit to which you can spend money on hotel bills and stuff that you spend on. Anyways, this is me all set and ready to go now. I decided to do some black smoky eyed makeup today. This doesn't happen all the time, of course, but once in a while I like to give myself some nice pampering, and I feel like today I had some time on my hands. My colleague has already called me that she's in the office. We kind of have to use like 30 minutes of the time when we arrive into the workstation to do like the quality assurance test, and so that kind of takes 30 minutes of the time. I have my coconut milk and granola. So this is what I'm going to be having for breakfast today. So guys, this is what a mammogram looks like, or mammogram examination looks like. So the patient stands in front of the machine, and then you place the breast underneath the paddle, right on top of an image detector, and this is where the image is produced. So our patients usually have discomfort when it comes to compressions. Most patients, some patients can tolerate it, some patients just can't, but there are reasons why we have to compress, and we have this piece of paper here that outlines why exactly compression is important, which of course we get to learn in school, but this helps us to guide the patients and talk to them to kind of get them to relax. I'm trying to explain to them why exactly we need to compress. So some of the reasons here are to reduce the radiation dose, to keep the breast still so the patient doesn't get to move, because once they get to move, then the quality of the image is reduced, and that will be a problem for the doctor who is reading that, or whoever is reading the image, to make diagnosis, and also to spread the breast tissue in order to show very small tissue details. So imagine like you place a pancake on a pan and then you roll it out. That way you can see like in between every piece of the dough on your pan, if that makes any sense. So this is what my office looks like right now, and that is the mammo unit. This is a machine that I work with every other day of the week. Yeah, this is what the paddle looks like. That's the face shield, and the x-ray is produced from that tube there, this tube up here, and it comes down and hits this image detector, and an image is produced, which we get to see right there on that monitor across the room. So I also get to work from this end here. So I just put in my login at this end here. Oops, printer not found. And then the image comes on this monitor. I'm not going to be showing you guys any patient's image, of course. So guys, over here we have all the paddles that we use for the ladies that are coming for different examinations. So it depends on what exactly we are going to be doing on each lady. Like this paddle here, we use this one for a biopsy. The needle goes through this paddle here, through that hole, and then we can walk on the breast from this space. So all of these are different sizes that we use for different purposes every time we are carrying out an examination on the breast. So for this particular one here, this one is like for very small breasted women. So that's the length that the paddle gets to cover for their breasts. And then this one we use for, where's the bigger ones? This one we use for like medium-sized breasts, sizes, and this one here is for the bigger sized women. Let me bring it out here. So For this one, guys, we use for women who have bigger boobs, bigger breasts. So this is what you call a mammo unit. If you've never seen it before. So guys, it's my lunch break hour now. It usually lasts for 1 hour in all. Usually I work between 9 a.m. till about 4 p.m. So we break it down in like 3 parts. The first part is from 9 till about 12:30, 12:45. It depends on when my last patient before my lunch break is booked in. And the next patient, then I go on a 1 hour break and come back 2 to 4 o'clock. So usually we work in pairs, and I mean when I say we, I mean like my colleague and I, when we work on the mobile unit. It depends on who you get to work with. We are all reshuffled to different mobiles every week. So all in all, I think I've been to maybe 8 new counties or 8 new places in Ireland so far. I've been to Athlone, Monaghan, Carlow, Kilkenny, Navan, Drogheda. Okay, so let's say 6 places, maybe 7. I can't remember the next one. But these mobiles are designed to, they're caravans that are designed to look like clinics. So we have mammo units installed in them. And also we have like a reception area and also a kitchen area where we get to work, and also like a changing area where the patients can get to change before they come in for their mammograms. So we work in pairs, my colleague and I, one person doing the registration while the other person is doing the mammograms in the x-ray room. And yeah, that's exactly how we get to work to make things flow smoothly. Someone went to swim. Did you have fun? While other people are working, some people are swimming. You can just imagine. But anyways, it's my lunch break hour now, and I'm just relaxing here. It lasts for 1 hour in all, and this is just me chilling, doing absolutely nothing and waiting. And by 2 o'clock I head back to the office to start attending to the women who will come in from 2 till about 4 p.m. and then we close up for the day. So that's my routine, Mondays to Fridays. And one of the good parts about working in this unit for me is the fact that, in fact, radiography in all, one good thing about working in radiography for me, I think one brilliant thing about working in radiography is just all the high-techy machines that we get to work with. It looks so complicated, but really interesting. And one good thing about this unit that I worked for is that we don't get to work Saturdays and Sundays. So I kind of have some time for myself over the weekend to just chill and do some other things. So it's Mondays to Fridays, and the only hard part about it is I have to travel around the country if my name falls into somewhere outside Dublin. But outside of that, I don't mind. In fact, I really don't mind traveling because, like I said, I get to see the different parts of the country, and it helps me to just appreciate this place much better. So that's my life in a nutshell, and hopefully we get to do something interesting this afternoon after work. In the meantime, guys, let me enjoy my lunch break. Someone came to pick me up from work. Came to pick me up from work. I'll put them in my work bag now. Help me open this bag, this door up. How do you open it? Sorry, you know I'm a village girl. You know you married the village girl. Che the village girl. Okay, so I put this one inside. Sorry, you know I'm not used to you coming. You know I'm not used to you picking me up like this after all. Eh? This is just a new something that I'm learning. It's been such a long time, 5 years ago, since they came to pick me up from work like this. Anyways, work is over. This is I think the time's about 4:15 p.m. We did quite well today. It wasn't such a bad afternoon, and it's really sunny and beautiful right now. Guys, I am exhausted. Well, I smell fresh, that's for sure. But I'm off to see some friends now. So that should be nice for the evening before we head back home. So we are leaving Drogheda for good. Oh, sorry, we're leaving Monaghan for good now to head back to. We're going to Drogheda to see some friends. After which we'll be heading back to Dublin. So we'll probably be back in Dublin tonight by maybe 8 p.m. ish.